Set to Foxborough, little Jameis, little Mac, little throws, which is what we've seen from that Patriots offense so far this season. But
nice, Jenna.
Those dinks and dunks. Thank you. Those dinks and dunks have made for consistent, mistake-free play from the rookie quarterback. See, Wilds? I put it right back in place. While it's been a trick-or-treat start through 2 weeks for Jameis as the starter. All right, Wilds, come on. I brought it back. Which quarterback do you trust more on Sunday?
No, Jenna.
Jameis
Jenna,
or Mac Jones? No, I didn't? Okay.
That hurt my
Come
feelings,
on.
Jenna. I'd be 100% honest, be transparent.
For that,
hurt
I am
my
sorry.
feelings. For the record.
Truth hurts. I think Def Leppard said that.
Okay. There is a big difference
What did Def Leppard say?
between the best golfer in the world and a golf bombing shots and drinking Bud Lights. You don't get style points in the NFL. Mac Jones hasn't thrown an interception and is 1-1. And if he's completing passes, can we put up the graphic, Dusty, on how good Mac Jones is? Oh my God. Is he the best this year? Is this a graphic for the last 10 years? Is this the graphic for the last 20? This is the graphic of all time in the NFL. If Joe Namath could be on this graphic, he would be. Mac Jones is the absolute best. Yes, even ahead of E.J. Manuel. So look, it is not a style contest.
That works against you. Wild, you understand that graphic proves my point. You understand that, right? What do all those quarterbacks have in common, with the possible exception of Derek Carr? Their teams saw him in training camp in preseason. We're like, oh boy. Training wheels, because this guy, we can't trust him. Like, there's not a good... Derek Carr is the only quarterback on there that up to this point in their career hasn't been a total failure.
MVP.
Total failure. Like, what are you talking about?
Quarterbacks on the list. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy for you. So that's great. So here's the thing. Trust is an interesting word here, because I do believe Jameis is more likely to throw a pick than Mac Jones. But you are now facing a very good defense and an offense that can be explosive. So the question is, I don't want to get crazy. I'm not going to ask, are they going to take the training wheels off for Mac Jones? Will they maybe let him take the tricycle out for a spin? Because as of now, Mac Jones completions are averaging 4 yards down the field. His leading receiver in yards and catches, Broussard, is running back James White. And that is not going to beat the Saints. So even though I'm not as high on the Saints as you are, they have a very good defense. And if Jameis doesn't have a terrible game, they can score points. You're going to have to take some shots down the field. I'm very interested. And by the way, you want to have... Wild's been talking about this game against the Bucs for a year. You definitely are going to have to take shots down the field to beat Tampa. So see if they start amping it up. Maybe his average depth of target can be 5 yards instead of 4 yards where it is right now. We'll see. I don't want to get crazy, but we'll see, Broussard.
All right, I'm going with my man. All right, I'm going with my man, Jameis Winston. I think yesterday...
we're back.
Dark horse. Don't forget Dark Horse. I think yesterday I said that Belichick would confuse him with his defense, all right? And I want to take that back, all right? I had to do a little research. Jameis has only played against Belichick one time, 2017, when he was with Tampa Bay. It was a close game. Belichick won 19-14. But Jameis played well. He threw for 334 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. And if a young Jameis, who was still wild, right? Still hadn't been tutored by Sean Payton and Drew Brees, if he handled a Belichick defense that was top 5 in the league and went to the Super Bowl that year, even though they lost, then I think he'll be fine this weekend against the Patriots. So I'm going with Jameis in a bounce-back game. And you guys will stop mocking me and Jameis after this weekend.
I disagree.
Won't be no more Jameis jokes.
Yes, there will.
They're Broussard jokes.
Let's head out west to Hollywood. Bucks, Rams, the marquee matchup of the weekend. Can Matt Stafford outduel Tom Brady in Sunday's showdown? Next, first things first, Friday.
Regina approaches the all-electric Cadillac Lyriq. It's a sunny day.
Nah, a stormy day.
We see a close-up of the grille.
An overhead shot.
She drives hands-free along the coast.
Make it Palm Springs. Cadillac is going electric. If you want to be bold, you have to go off script.
Experience the all-electric Cadillac Lyriq.
Welcome the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Attention foodies. With this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melty stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meats.
So if I was a singer-songwriter, just about to make it big, I could still get the Rogers rates?
Yep. State Farm has rates to fit any budget.
That's awesome, man. You want to play drums?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
I'm not hungry! You're having one more bite. No! One more bite!
Kraft, for the win-win.
I'm game day ready. Let's do this. Don't forget the chips.
Nice pass.
Oh, you see that here? Oh my God.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA?
Son, you want a dark beer.
Aged with goat's milk.
Dark beer!
How about a bourbon ginger highball?
This could be you. Binge watching the ocean. Crushing on your favorite character. Tuning in to the people you love. With Hilton, you'll find moments to keep replaying. To new memories. Hilton.
Hulu has live TV?
Hulu has live sports?
Well, yes. Hulu does have live sports.
With over 75 live channels.
Flip like cable, stream like Hulu.
With SimpliSafe's Video Doorbell Pro, you'll know if the person at your door is friend or foe. Or just a late night cheese pizza with extra meatballs. With my smart lock, I can let him in. Entrez-vous. And I can lock up from right here. Same time tomorrow. So take it from an expert. Get SimpliSafe and protect home like a pro.
Visit simplysafe.com for a limited time offer.
Here's a direct question. How long are you planning on keeping your new smile? Yeah, so shouldn't it be guaranteed for life? Smile Direct Club has this really clever name for it. Lifetime Smile Guarantee. And their doctors straighten your teeth for 60% less than Invisalign. So, to review, doctor-directed, 60% less, lifetime smile guarantee. Get a smile you love for life. Your life. Choose Smile. Choose Direct.
Smile Direct Club. You have the best pizza in town and the worst wait times.
Table 4 up.
You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
First things first, you are now entering the No Bowl Zone, sponsored by Credible. Great rates with none of the bull. Well, there's no bull in this Bucs-Rams on Sunday. That's quite a transition, Jenna. These two powerhouses are at or near the top of most people's hierarchy in the NFC this season. Bucs have won 10 straight games. Bucs have scored 30-plus in their last 9. Oh, that's not bad. Meanwhile, Matt Stafford's Rams offense has been nothing shy of stellar in his first 2 games in L.A. What's up, Jared Goff? Here is Tom Brady on Sunday's opponent.
This week's really challenging because they have good players in the secondary and they have a good front. We lost to them last year. And, they're been one of the top-rated defenses in the league. They're one of the greatest defensive players of all time. So everything about this week is challenging. Really good defense, really good offense. We got a long ways to travel. It's a big game for both of us.
We got former NFL head coach Eric Mangini joined the conversation. Coach, good morning. We want to start with you, Nick. Great offenses, great defenses. What will be the biggest determining factor, do you think, in America's Game of the Week on Sunday?
Well, so here's the thing. Coach inspired me with his brilliant, Coach inspired me with his brilliant film breakdown of their previous matchup to go back and rewatch when they played last year. Because what I was leaning towards is what's going to determine this game is what Brady alluded to. Does Aaron Donald ruin the football game? Does Aaron Donald, because no quarterbacks like getting pressure, particularly up the middle, but that does seem to be like the one way to stop Tom Brady. Pressure from the edges typically doesn't get to him. I know he had that fumble last week, but that's rare. It's that up the middle pressure. But something really unique happened in that last football game when they played last year. It was the only game all year Aaron Donald had no tackles, no sacks, no stats. He played 90% of the snaps and had no statistical impact. But the Bucs offense did nothing. Brady made a bunch of mistakes and the Rams rolled. And so we talk about this from, like a defense shutting down Travis Kelce. We're going to take away Kelce, but that then means other guys are going to be open. My question is this, Coach. Can the opposite happen too much?